What is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today.
Hey guys, Jonathan here, aka Mini Superheroes Today, and here on my YouTube channel, we recently passed 30,000 followers, so don't let me get too far into this video without saying thank you. Thank you to every single one of you that have subscribed. If you haven't, it's down below. But anyways, thank you so much for being here and being a part of my community. 30,000 subscribers, that is a big milestone. We're almost to 50, which means almost to 100,000, which is absolutely incredible. So in today's video, I want to show you my Lego room. Now, I've showed you bits and pieces of my Lego room before. I've done city tours in the old place that I lived and things like that, but I have never done a 100% retrospective look at everything in my Lego room as it sits right now. And from the last time you saw anything in this room, it has grown a lot. So, without further ado, let's jump in and take a look at everything that's here in my Lego room for one massive celebration video. Okay, so starting with my Lego shelves, there is a lot here. Now, up top, we have the old Pirate System Legoland pirate ship in the box. It's not sealed, but it is in there. One of my White Whale sets. Very rare. Way up top there, we've got some old Star Wars, some European sets, of course, the old 2005 Millennium Falcon. Rest in peace, Toys R Us. Here we've got a European version of this Infinity War set. An old Iron Man set, nothing too rare up there. Some old Star Wars stuff, and yeah, some good stuff. Over here, of course, we've got the Disney Castle, and that is looking magnificent. Right here is perhaps my favorite piece of my collection, and I did a video on this on its own, but in any case, this was the display from Target for Avengers Infinity War. So you can see all of the minifigures are in there displayed, looking fly as always, and these are supposed to be thrown out and or demolished and sent back to Lego, but somehow this one showed up at a Lego convention, and I just could not go home without it. Back here, we've got some Lego sets. This isn't anything too terribly rare, but it's from Walmart. This was an exclusive. This set isn't rare either, but in 2012, this was the Lego set that brought me out of my dark ages, and my friend Josh actually sold me this, so lots of good memories with that set. And the one in the back there is a very rare exclusive from Star Wars Celebration. I was lucky enough to go to that celebration that year and to actually win something. So, well, I had to pay for it, but I won the lottery to have the opportunity to buy it. Kind of funny how that works. Back here, we've got the Lego Batman Arkham Asylum set. Very cool set. Just some random miscellaneous stuff here. This shelf isn't very organized. Down here, we've got the Raimi Spider-Man Bridge Battle set. An old Jabba's Palace set. Really an add-on set. There's me as a Brickhead's character. Got Yoda's hut back there, the minifig scale 1989 Batmobile. Over here, we've just got some more miscellaneous stuff, just some sets I really like the old Two-Face chase thing from the original Batman wave, just some old stuff. Over here, we've got some Star Wars minifigures I really like, mainly from the 2012 Millennium Falcon right there, so just some stuff there. Here's my 20th anniversary Star Wars collection. It's not the whole collection or anything, but here is my classic Star Wars collection. Basically all the figures that would have been in the Lego video games from back in the day. Count Dooku is exceptionally rare, Obi-Wan, Mace Windu, and he actually still lights up as you can see, so that's incredibly rare. Of course you can change the batteries on him, but the light up guy is rare as it is. I've got two General Grievuses with their capes, very rare. Here's the Lego sports set that came with Kobe Bryant, of course, rest in peace, and it is sealed, so that's super rare. We've got two Lego pens from the early 2000s back there, really rare. There is some really fantastically rare stuff here, guys. Of course, we've got Anakin. This was mine from a kid, still lights up. We've got Jango Fett here, Boba Fett. All of these were mine growing up. Actually, this one was given to me, but, you know, most of them were mine growing up. Here's my Lego basketball players that have survived from a kid. These are all my original ones. My dad got me this set when I was, oh man, very young. I'm not sure how young, but probably, I don't know, 6 or 7. Anyways, for Father's Day, my dad and I went camping, and he got me this, and I found it for $5 used not too long ago, so had to add it to the shelf. So, yeah, just some nostalgic stuff there, really. Then down here is my boxed collection. Now, this stuff isn't sealed. This one's sealed, actually, but all of this is just my rare boxes, including my complete run of Lego Indiana Jones sets. So this is every single Lego Indiana Jones set that was ever released, as well as a couple Spider-Man ones over here. And then back here, we've got all of my older Lego Star Wars stuff. I hesitate to use the word vintage, but there is some stuff from the first few years of Lego Star Wars there that's incredibly rare, including the Republic gunship from Attack of the Clones. So, as you can see, my city's kind of bleeding into this video, but we'll get there soon, don't worry. Over here, we've got some of my legendary rare vintage sets, like some old Pirates stuff, some old Castle stuff. Oh, the instructions came out there. Oh well. Anyway, some old Castle stuff. We've got some old Lego, I don't even want to call it city, but space and all kinds of stuff there. Of course, we've got the 2012 Batman Batcave here with the 66. Just great look. Here's all my vintage minifigures and one of my favorite vintage Lego sets. It's just like a Raceway Speedway, Lightning McQueen making a cameo in the back. Here are my bricks from Brick Universe Nashville. Shout out to the folks who met me there. And yeah, that is my Lego shelf, as you can see it right here. So, pretty incredible stuff. I'll show you what's on the wall, too, while we're at it. This Jailbreak Raft Leaks Daily Bugle is a real, actual newspaper that was given to some GameStops here in the United States with the PS4 Spider-Man release. Got that on eBay. Here is a Chris Hemsworth autograph. Here is Jeff Goldblum's autograph. You can see it right there, right by Hulk. He autographed my Lego instructions, because of course the Grandmaster's in it. There's a signature. I met Jeff Goldblum at his jazz show in LA. That's a story for another time, though. I framed this just because it was cool. Here are all of my MCU tickets from the Marvel Studios 10th Anniversary Film Festival. I saw all the Marvel movies and framed my tickets. We've got the Avengers Tower making a little cameo, and then this was from the Hulkbuster buy when it came out that weekend. I think it was only available that first weekend. So yeah, so that is actually my Lego wall and all of the stuff on the shelf. So let's go ahead and jump over and take a look at the Lego City now. Alright, so this Lego City is built across 3 card tables, or like, you know, fold-up tables or whatever, but we've got lots of stuff here. We've got modular buildings, we've got mocks, we've got all kinds of crazy stuff, and truthfully, I don't even know where to start. So why don't we start over here? This area I based off of like Los Angeles, Santa Monica area. We've got a nice beachy hotel. We've got the little sweet shop here. So those are actual Lego sets. The bus stop is a Lego set. The burger stand's a Lego set. But I think that they all really come together nice to make a nice little beachy corner there. Of course, the lighthouse is over here too, and it actually lights up, as you can see there. So the lighthouse is there, and then we've got the beachfront and the ocean in the back there. I kind of ran out of room in the room I'm in, so my city can't get much bigger than you see it right now, but I'm very proud of it and very happy with everything. So here we've got a little park scenario, some walking, we've got a couple camping back there, just some really great scenery here at the park, which leads right into the beach. And then it brings us on to the streets here. So lots of cars going up and down the streets. We've got minifigures on the streets. It's a very lively area. Now, of course, here we've got the corner garage. Behind that, we've got the Palace Cinema next to the Downtown Diner, which is next to the Brick Bank, of course. We've got the Sopwith Camel flying right above that. Right next to that, we've got the Grand Emporium. Behind that, we've got a custom mock that I built, which, of course, is a hospital. Next to that, we've got another, well, it's not really a mock. It's actually the Sanctum Sanctorum set. Up here, we've got a battle between Hobgoblin, Spider-Man, and Doc Ock. They're just some extra minifigures I had, so I added them there. We've got the detective's office here with all that cool stuff. Right next to that, we've got this mock, which, of course, is the X-Men mansion, but it's actually more like Avengers mansion. You'll see behind it in any case. But, yeah, so we've got all that. We've got the Daily Bugle here, which is very cool. That's the actual set. Of course, the Ghostbusters Firehouse and more shelving back there. Don't worry, I'll show you all of that too. We've got a little bank here, and then the centerpiece of it all is this Avengers Tower mock. Now, I'm not going to break this down floor by floor because I actually have already done that in another video on my channel you can search out, but I have added the 2020 Avengers Tower to the top. And it's built in such a way that you can open the 2020 tower without having to take it off of the rest of it. So it is really amazing. I mean, it's about as tall as I am. It is huge. It towers over the city as a whole, and the city just looks so great. So I'm not going to break down any of the modulars or anything. They're reviews, and I didn't change anything on the inside there, but I will show you a couple things that I've added to the city. So, turning the lights off here, the Ghostbusters are actually powered with some lighting there, so they can zap up Slimer, as you're seeing. And then I've done a video on this as well, but I built a functioning bat signal. It just uses the idea of a shadow and blasts it against the wall. So it's pretty cool. Turn the lights back on here, and that's what's going on there. Like I said, this is a little bit more of Avengers Mansion these days, but you can see that all the Avengers are kind of populated in there. We've got some stuff on display. We've got computers. Just different miscellaneous minifigures that I have collected from over the years are all in there. Then I told you about this hospital mock. On the bottom floor, we've got a little waiting room area up front, a little eye exam over here. We've got, the radiology part here with taking a look at the x-rays. And that actually does work. This is actually from the hospital set, but it actually does work. That's kind of cool. And then we've got a maternity ward up top. Got a hospital helicopter there, and then of course you can actually drive up to it here, as you can see. So it's very cool. There's a lot to this city, needless to say, but I absolutely love the way it turned out. The only thing I regret is that I don't have more room to build more stuff on top of it, but it really is a fantastic city, and I hope you guys like it. Drop a comment and let me know what you like best. All right, let's keep taking a look at the rest of the room. Alright, so here is my LEGO Superheroes shelf. Of course, you can see all the sets up top there. This is actually a mock Sanctum Sanctorum that I built. I've done a video on this, so I'm not going to show it more than that, but I am very proud of it. Over here, we've got some stuff hanging on the wall. It's an Ant-Man IMAX 3D ticket. Ant-Man poster here. I'm a very big Ant-Man fan, if you can't tell. This is the first appearance of Scott Lang in the Ant-Man suit, and it's actually from England, 12 pence. So just something kind of fun. Down here, I got this at the Ant-Man and the Wasp theatrical premiere. I was there in Hollywood, and this is signed by Paul Rudd himself, Ant-Man himself, and Hannah John Kamen, who played Ghost in Ant-Man and the Wasp. So that's pretty cool. Got that hanging right by the door there. Light switch there. We've got the 1989 Batmobile right there. I did a review on it if you want to check that out. Down here, we've just got some more sets that I really like, stuff that I like to pass in and out of my LEGO office every day. Some cool stuff over here, my double mock there. I've got a video of that as well. So there's lots of stuff that you can check out here, and it's what got me to 30K subscribers, which is the occasion for this video. Got the giant Galactus back there. Then up here, this is some stuff that I actually will break down because it's some really cool stuff. Of course, we've got the 3D printed Giant Man back there, but I got this in Pittsburgh, PA, which is my original hometown. I live in Nashville, Tennessee now, but back, let's see, this would have been 2 years ago about, when the Pittsburgh, PA LEGO store opened, they gave away 500 of these minifigures on opening weekend to the first 500 customers on Saturday. He's themed to be like one of the Pittsburgh Penguins, but it actually was my 23rd birthday on this exact day, and the manager there, Paula, was able to get me number 23. So it's just something cool to remember. My hometown, the LEGO store opening, and my 23rd birthday all rolled into one. So shout out Paula. Thanks so much. Of course, the Iron Man helmet there, looking fly. We've got the San Diego Comic-Con 2017 exclusive Vixen, which of course is from Legends of Tomorrow. I'm not a huge fan of Legends of Tomorrow, and that minifigure doesn't super excite me, but I got it super cheap on Facebook Marketplace locally and couldn't say no. Here's a very rare Lego Indiana Jones brick from 2008. If I could get it in focus, that would be great. Anyways, from 2008, you could get this at Legoland, California. I don't really know what you had to do to get this, but it is quite rare. If anybody knows, drop a comment and let me know. There's my Lego Wall-E mock minifig scale. And then moving up here are some of my more rare minifigures. Now, this one here isn't particularly rare. This is just the Iron Man Mark 43 that came with the Hulkbuster. But these guys here are mega rare. These are the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Green Lantern and Batman minifigures. Very, very rare, very valuable. I got them for a steal on eBay, and I'm very happy to display them. Now, this may look familiar to you as well, but this is actually a Chinese fake. I got this way back in the day, and I just thought it's cool to display here. It is not the real thing. If it was, it'd be worth thousands of dollars, but it is a fake from China. So back here, these are Lego Gary V, if you know Gary V. I've gotten the opportunity to work with him and his staff up in New York City several times over the past few years. And yeah, it's very cool, and just like to have Lego Gary V there. Got the SpongeBob Patty Mobile back there. We've got the Captain Marvel polybag, and then these are very cool. I bought out a Lego collection maybe 3 or 4 months before this video, and I found these. These were what used to be given away at the Lego store. You used to actually get 3 minifigures instead of just one, like the Pittsburgh one back there. But these are all 3 minifigures from the 2012 opening of the Lego store Nashville. You can see it printed on the backs of the torso there. There's a girl, there is a pirate, and then there's just this guy, he's got a space shirt on. So the minifigures themselves aren't rare, it's just what's printed on the back, and it's pretty awesome to have 2 sets of minifigures, like this 2012 and then the Pittsburgh one back there, from the 2 Lego stores of the only 2 places I've ever lived, so kind of cool. And then the Lego store staff at my local store here in Nashville gave me this, I guess probably back in November or so. Those are super rare. Apparently each Lego store only gets like a couple hundred of those through their whole opening, and they ended up getting me one. So that's very cool. So that is the Lego Superheroes and Marvel shelf. Very cool. Then moving over here, we've got my gaming setup. If you haven't watched any of my live streams yet, you really should. Come join me. I answer questions, I hang out, we play video games, and it is lots of fun. So here we've got all of my bricks organized, and how I do it is, 1x1 tall rounds, 2x1s, 3x1s, and so on. It's not by color, it's actually by size. And everything's there. Sorry it's a little messy below. I've been reorganizing lately, but yeah, we've got all kinds of stuff here and some really fantastic stuff. So the last thing we need to take a look at, of course, are my minifigures. But you know what, guys? If you've made it this far in the video, I'm just going to show you my whole collection. So this is in another part of my house here, but these are all of the Lego Indiana Jones sets open, actually, and perfectly on display. Some of my favorite sets of all time. Then we've got the 2002 Jango Fett Slave 1, very, very rare set. We've got the Falling Water set, which was one of the first ever Lego architecture sets. Very, very rare, and you guys all know what this is. I don't have to introduce that. Down here, we've got the Disney train on display with the Lego Batmobile, which Lego actually sent to me a few years ago, so that was very nice of them. Got the UCS Tumbler here. We've got the 2012 Millennium Falcon, as well as the 2005. We've got my backlog of sets here that I need to build and some miscellaneous bricks that need put away. We've got the Sopwith Camel. I got that recently. Here are some of my recent Lego hauls that need to end up on eBay. I just haven't gotten around to that yet. We've got the Temple of Akator from Indiana Jones. If you've seen my old videos, I've reviewed both of these. If you're curious about that, go look it up on my channel. The Spider-Man pens, very, very rare. Just some more Lego stuff. I won't go into all the details. There's the original Republic gunship, super duper rare. Got the DeLorean here, the Volkswagen stuff. Got the Beatles Yellow Submarine. We've got Stranger Things. Then moving over, just some of my toys on display too. I'm sure you guys would be relatively interested in those. Here's a brief overview of my Lego architecture collection. Got some old SpongeBob sets back there, as well as the original Ultimate Collector Series Batmobile, super, super rare. And then, of course, we have my minifigure wall, which is just absolutely insane if I do say so myself. You can see how massive it is here. It goes almost all the way to the ceiling, especially up in that corner. But as I said, I've actually already done a video on this, so you guys can go check out that old video. Just want to try to keep this video as short as possible and not show you too much redundancy, but it definitely is worth showing you this minifig wall, because sometimes I get to my desk in the morning and start my work for the day and I'm like, dang, this is awesome. Alright guys, well thank you so much for being a part of this room tour. Be sure to drop a comment below and let me know what you think of this collection. What's your favorite part? Is there anything that you have as well? Is there anything that you wish you had? Be sure to drop a comment below. Needless to say, we looked at a lot today. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you again for 30K. And until next time, build on.
If you liked what you saw and you liked what you heard, feel free to click that subscribe button for more LEGO content coming in the near future. So, thanks for tuning in to today's video, and until next time, build on.